Hi beautiful souls! Welcome to a new video in which I'm answering one of your questions. And this one is also very interesting, so I will get straight into it. Is it okay for Divine Feminine to have a boyfriend? It's been almost 2 years of no contact. The Divine Masculine has a girlfriend and I went through dark night, balancing neutral energy, and I feel more and more likely my true self, and I magnetize a boy who I feel good with. I'm not in love, but I like him and care for him. Is this okay? I just don't want to hold my life any longer. Okay. This question is actually quite similar to my previous video in which I answered a question about the Divine Masculine going silent for 3 years. Are you still on the path when they are not returning, and so on. This question also indicates that there is still focus on the Divine Masculine, because she wrote, I just don't want to hold my life any longer. This indicates that you are still allowing your Divine Masculine in the circumstances that he is in to influence how you are feeling. And that's then the reason why you or maybe in waiting or in push and pull, or just maybe in general in the waiting area. So the question that I can ask this person, I get that you started to balance the energy and started to neutral it, and that you magnetize someone else in your life. This can be, I don't know, it is a very short explanation of your circumstances. So I don't know if this boy, your boyfriend, your current boyfriend, feels like a soulmate, because this is very common on this journey. When the Divine Feminine starts to balance, starts to neutralize, starts to embody inner union, he or she will magnetize a soulmate or a high-level soulmate. And this soulmate will actually feel a lot, or feel similar to your Divine Masculine in a lot of ways, but you will also feel that they are not quite the Divine Masculine, but it feels very similar. So I don't know if this person feels like a soulmate to you. But what I always recommend on this journey, and there are exceptions for this, because I know every circumstances, every situation in a 3D of the Divine Feminine is very unique, but I never suggest to have a relationship with someone else while you are awakening into this journey. Because the more you are balancing, coming to inner union, your perspective on the 3D romance relationship will change completely. Why? Because this whole awakening, and a part of it, is also about transcending the 3D romantic relationship templates. Anything that comes from expectations about conditions, highs and lows, and just anything that isn't based on freedom and on connection with the self and on consciousness and being the present moment, will transcend, and you will no longer feel the urge to have a normal relationship. You don't want it any longer, because all you want is inner peace. And it helps to shift the Divine Feminine easier when you are not in a relationship. I know there are exceptions in which some Divine Feminine are in a marriage with someone even before they met their twin flame, and some of them really choose to stay with their partner, with their husband or with their wife. They just want to balance the energy with the divine masculine, so the push and pull dynamic is gone, and so she can or he can shift in higher dimensions and live fully from the potential of the soul, and also enjoying still her marriage. But this is quite uniquely. Most of the divine feminine are breaking up with their current partner, or have maybe trying to have a normal relationship with someone else. Most of the time, this comes from a place of either trying to divine masculine make jealous, or it always comes from a place of the divine masculine, and it was so hard with divine masculine and I deserve more, and now I'm meeting someone else who can give me what I deserve. That's still from a place of separation. That's still from a place of being involved, the divine masculine being involved into this. Not directly, but I think you know what I mean with this. So if you really choose someone, maybe a soulmate, and you have been balancing, you are in an inner union, and you really choose this soulmate because you feel whole and complete and you don't need this person, but you just feel good with them, and it has nothing to do with the divine masculine, yeah, why not? But this is very exceptional. Also, I can ask you, why are you asking this question? Is this okay? Are you doubting yourself, this relationship? Like, helps this relationship you to still feel free and to grow as a soul, to grow your consciousness? Or does it still have something to do with the divine masculine? Are you afraid that staying in this relationship with this person will keep your divine masculine away? Then you are still approaching this from separation consciousness and also being and chasing energy. So it really has to be completely separated from the divine masculine and all the circumstances. And the new templates of the romantic relationships are not any longer based on codependence, on conditions, on expectations. It's all about freedom and just trusting and constantly being connected with the divine, with the self. So you are activated in this journey, not by accident. So can you really still be growing and evolving and living from a place of freedom, full freedom, while being in this relationship? Then it sounds healthy and well. But if it's still limiting you in certain areas, set yourself free. I'm not here to tell you you have to break up and end the relationship. I'm just answering this question from out of my own experience while navigating through this journey, and how my perspective on romance completely changed. And also based on what I've heard and seen with other clients that are breaking free from old relationship patterns. So really listen to yourself, listen to what you need, and give yourself the freedom, the light, the love, so you can enjoy life, and you are free to choose whatever you want, to change things in your life. If things bring a certain stagnation in your energy, or you are starting to doubt certain things, live life fully for yourself. It's so powerful.